let's go.
I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
Yeah. So,
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now Washington starting five. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Landry Shamet is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry, then there's Kevon Looney, and it's King in at the point. And you look at what the play-in tournament has accomplished, Doris. Even for those teams who started slow, there's still hope of reaching the postseason.
You know, there is, BA, and so it's put a greater emphasis on winning regular season games. What it has done is extend the competitiveness of the regular season almost to the very end. But listen, history tells us the champs eventually almost always finish top 3 in the regular season.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, BA, think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Pass to Kuminga. Curry passes to King. Fires from deep. Here's Looney. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Right outside. Kuzma outside. Doubled by Kuminga. Gallinari, the pass to Kuzma. Inside. Here's Wright. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's King. They grab their own miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right, the pass to Shamet. Gallinari with a screen on Curry. Here's Shamet, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Launches it. Gallinari pulls it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
They double him with Curry. And here's Muscala for 3. Fires in the triple.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's King. Off with the layup.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Right outside. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
King, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game. Sometimes
It's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
we've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Back to right. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. This one for 3. Here's King, hounded by Wright. King gets the bucket. King's got 8.
And guys, this is a matchup that MP has looked forward to. Taking on the reigning conference champs. Not only does he want to get a win, he wants to make a statement.
This should be a great test for MP and his team to see how they match up against a true contender.
Well, you've got to have big men who can shoot the basketball. Danilo Gallinari provides you just that.
King gets the bucket.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Washington has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Washington calls timeout. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ball comes in for Curry. Knocked away. Pass to Poole. Here's Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. And here's Gallinari. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's King, defended by Jones. Tries it from 16, and it's King missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Jones misses. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The 3. He drops it from range. 13 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
The Wizards with another miss. Here's King. Over Poole. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 1. Stay with us.
The Wizards, 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Coulibaly in at the power forward position. The Warriors leading. Well, the unique pregame fashion sense of Kyle Kuzma always seems to be generating buzz for us.
I like it, B.A. He is very tapped into the fashion world. He certainly has shown off some intriguing, shall we say, looks on his way into the building. But I am all about it.
Here's King. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. King's got 18.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Poole, the pass to Gill. Oh, wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Pass to Jones. Out left to the wing. Poole, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Saric. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Here's King, defended by Jones. Out to Thompson. Pass to King. Here's Miller. Three-pointer. And the Warriors with another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Kuzma outside. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Celtics put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he came out of nowhere in that one, burying some triples in the process. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the Wizards shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gallinari. Right with the ball. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Poole from long range. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Right with a screen on Thompson. Poole, the pass to Gallinari. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gallinari's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to King. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Poole against Thompson. Gallinari with a screen on Thompson. Poole for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. It's right on the wing. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that matchup against the Magic, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean,
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Warriors.
Unstoppable.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Golden State has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
We've got Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's King in at the 1. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And here's Muscala for 3. It's deflected. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian by an ACL and then an Achilles tear. Klay Thompson's back doing what he loves. He said, quote, "In the beginning, I was so eager to prove that I'm still great. Now I'm more relaxed, reminding myself that this is a dream that I'm living. What matters most is just having fun and playing hard. And all the big nights, they'll come." Brian?
Yeah, that's the right perspective, Allie. Thanks for that. And the basket by Curry.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Wright. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's King. And he's got 28 now. Count that bucket.
All night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Now here's Wright. 9 points in the game. Pass to Shaman. Now here's Muscala. On the wing, Kuzma, hounded by Wiggins. It's Kuzma with the miss. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And that one good. King's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
Right, the pass to Kuzma. Rebound by Wiggins.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
King, the pass to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Wright. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wright's got 11.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now Muscala taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist from Kuzma.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And the Warriors call time here. And the Warriors make some changes. Saric checks in for Looney. And it's Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Gills checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Kuzma. King, the pass to Kuminga. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kuminga's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's King. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Poole with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks the tray. Wright's got 11 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to King. There's the 3. Gallinari pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Over to the wing. And here's Wright from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's King. He's got 36 points. Drops in the 3. King's got 39.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And here's Wright from the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. Here's King. Over Wright. And again, it's Golden State.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Warriors making a change here. King's checked in. And so Gallinari will bring it up for Washington. On the court for Washington, they've got DeLon Wright, Danilo Gallinari out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Shamet in at the 2 spot. Muscala, the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet from the arc. And again, Washington, no good. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Releases. And another miss by Washington.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Washington has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Gallinari with a screen on Thompson. Kuzma down low, working on Thompson. And it's Wright missing. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. And there's the drive. King gets the bucket.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Shamet. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Golden State. 11 on 8. Oh, another one falls.
Only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Muscala, the pass to Shamet. No good on the shot. Šarić with some nice D. Here's King. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Here's King. Another 3 for Golden State.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Thompson against Kuzma. Pass to Muscala. It's stolen by Šarić. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Kings got 57 points.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring. It's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
Here's King. 4-3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building.
Great effort. Nicely done.
At least 60 points in 5 consecutive games. I only have one question for you. Are you human?
I'm a basketball player to my core. Ever since I was a kid, this game has been my passion and my calling. I've always felt a deep connection to it. It's like when I step on the court, I feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself. It's almost religious. Basketball connects me to generations that came before me and generations that will come after me. It's an incredibly special feeling. It makes me feel more alive than anything else in this world.
You're officially one of the 10 most prolific three-point shooters of all time. Incredible achievement.
Your name was written so small. That was years ago. When are you gonna look up? I don't know. I'm not a numbers guy.
everybody. Thanks for coming in. MP, welcome in.
Is that the only thing you got in your closet? It's fine. It's out.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Warriors. For the Trailblazers, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around, starting with the win tonight? Warriors, Blazers is next, right after this.
Dropping off all that drip for free. You know you got power. Try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Down out there with Grant. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Now Simon. After the missed three from King. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops.
This is where Wiggins can be really effective. His mid-range game can really do some damage.
So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. Two very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade. But you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
King's shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards.
We've got the reigning conference champions taking on MP and company. And this game is sort of a litmus test for both to see where they fall in the league's hierarchy.
Well, we know MP strives to be a contender each and every season. Beating the conference champs would be a step in the right direction.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
King, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. To the wing on the left. The pass to Brown. Grant surveying the D. Kicks it out to Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry against Simon. Here's King. Pass to Kuminga. A second chance effort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game. The first one falls. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Now here's Lillard, and it's Looney with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the Warriors miss again. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Out left to the wing. Lillard with no one around. No good on the three.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's King. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to King. There's the triple. 1:12 left in the first. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made two of his shots. Three-pointer, Simon sinks the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. Sharks checked in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Murray's checked in for Moses Brown. Mr. Little comes in for Grant. Sharps checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Henderson. The Warriors making the shot. The fader. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Simons against King from the arc. The Trailblazers pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's King. Gets the three-pointer to fall. King's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Simons against King. Now Simons. From outside the arc. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Trailblazers lead by one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Looney's checked in for Saric. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Peyton. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And King subbed in for Paul. It's Simons, top of the key. Lillard outside. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Curry is out there with King. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at center. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He finished with 57 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? I'll find out together. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's King. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
So the Warriors GA last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sit cool out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
And the Warriors with possession here. Portland making their last shot. King, that's good.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Passes it to Simons. That misses off the backboard.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Three-pointer, Lillard gets that one to drop, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And King, here we go. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now, here's Thibault. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Lillard from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's King. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand in a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Ernie, I actually would like to see this happen as well. I bet some of these guys would humble you, Shaq.
Come on now, stop it. It wouldn't be fair. I'd be putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers as a rookie contestant.
Well, the key is being able to stretch your stomach, I've heard. Yours is already stretched from the post-Laker days, though.
Nope.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Trailblazers.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but at least make them work for it.
I expect that's what they are discussing at this very moment. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Portland. In the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Lillard, following the 3 from King. And Lillard kicks to Simons. We've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's King. Softly drops in the floater. King's got 7 now in this quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Back to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. And 11 points for Damian Lillard.
And that's how you execute inside. Lillard, I like when he looks for his shot down low.
King's shot is off.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Simons against Curry. Simons the pass to Thibault. Kicks it out to Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And stolen by Lillard. Now here's Thibault. He's covered closely. Lillard misses.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
King the pass to Kuminga. Some solid defense from Grant.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA. But the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And Portland with a change here, too. Little's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to King. And he drives in. He gets it in there. And that's now 37 points for the Cobra.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that
one. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Looney. It's hauled in by Thibault.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And Lillard gets it to go.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Warriors 60.
The Warriors making a switch here. Sarge is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Vincent's checked in. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Here's King. Here's the drive. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers trail by 16. Shoots the 3. And it's Simons missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
It's Henderson on the wing. Recovered by Sharch. Simons against Thompson. Inside, Little. Lays it up off the glass. Little's got his first 2 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Sharch. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Warriors lead by 16. King against Henderson. There's the pass to Simons. No good from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Henderson kicks to Simons. Out to Henderson. Count it. Henderson's got 5 now.
If you're a guard like Henderson, you need the floater. It really helps you in traffic.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino.
He's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he...
For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Sharch. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And King subbed in for Chris Paul. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got King, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And finished off by Brown.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's King, and another one falls.
Another extraordinary effort from him, but we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Simons against Curry. Now, here's Simons. Tight defense on him. 3-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Simons against Curry. Pass to Thibault. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 5. Brown sets a screen for Grant. Tries again. And Lillard with a nice bucket inside.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Cobra.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Different look here for the Warriors. Sharch is checked in for Kevon Looney. Miller comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Gary Payton is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in for Curry. And finished off by Brown.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's King. It's good from long range. Kings got 47 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now the fast break. King with the ball over Thibault. Off target. That was a little heat check. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17 to another one goes. Incredible.
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Number 3, Chris Paul.
Now here's Lillard. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Let's go, MP. That's how you do it.
Tricks in the bag for a small group. Really? I want an update on monthly call.
Chris, what's up, bro?
MP, what's up, man? Glad you can make it.
Hey, thanks for the invite. I've wanted to get in on these Brickley runs for a while now.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. Big fan of the guys you work with. Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Paulo Banchero.
Well, let me tell you about the gym then.
All you.
We hold the open runs.
Yo, move around. Yeah, I back up. That mic sounds so sweet. 3-0. Check up. Ball. Go over there. Nah, don't blame it on the wind. Stay on him. Shot. Round that board. This is just pathetic. How'd you miss? Hey, yo, right here. That's it. They hit from anywhere. Someone get on him. Baseline. Oh, I'm calling it. Next cooking. Who got next? Get mine. I got yours. Get mine. How many is that? Hey! Breaking the sweat out here. Wasting my time on y'all. Check. Over. Get bored. Close. You're too close for you. I got you on a string. You done. This is too easy. Who's watching him? No shot. Hey, yo, right here. Walking highlight reel. Hey, who got him? Here come the misses. Are you serious? And you were up on me. Get more. Good smash, baby. Come around. Fooled you. That felt good. Ball. Yo, watch him. You're gonna miss anyway. Weak. You ain't no baller. Yeah, way to get that rock, man. Lead with me. You can't fly 16-7. Check it. Ball. Stay there. You got him. You're too open. Brick. Oh, yeah. Brick. Gotta make the layups. Get board. Pressure on him. That's a foul. Foul. Come on, ref. Shoot that. Hey, what's the score? I thought you were going to do something. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. You can't rain. You can't shoot. Weak. You weak. You ain't gonna stop this. I can move back some more. Get the rebound! Yo, move around. What happened? Give me that. Hey. Yo, watch it, watch him. Shut up, shut up. Mark. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Ball. Whose bat is that? Yeah.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Have a great game, boss.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's King in at the point. And for Denver, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Lots of love about this holiday, especially the slate of hoops.
And it's become like a tradition for us in the NBA where we play on Christmas. And, of course, the best teams play on this day. So if you get to play today, it's a sign of you're really kind of making it in the league because all the eyes are on you.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Kuminga with it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Murray, no good. Here's Golden State. Shot on the wing. And it's King missing.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, BA. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, everyone has a three-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
Well, this guy can really get the job done from the three-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play two-guard in the NBA.
King gets the bucket.
And guys, this is a matchup that MP has looked forward to, taking on the reigning conference champs. Not only does he want to get a win, he wants to make a statement.
This should be a great test for MP and his team to see how they match up against a true contender. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Murray. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic with it. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. To the middle. Murray passes to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Looney with some nice D.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Pass to King. Here's the 3. Jokic grabs the board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Here's King. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Come on.
The shot, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Looney. Here's King for 3. On target from range. King's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. To end the drought. Murray, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
King gets the bucket.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Najee. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Najee. Now here's Murray. "11 feet out, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Here's King. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Good whistle there.
And Brent, the offensive style of this Warriors team, they stand apart from the rest of the league.
Well, it's that perimeter shooting that's just so elite, BA, that really sets them apart. They move the ball, they move themselves, but they can really shoot it. And when those shots are falling, this team is incredibly difficult to stop.
Here's Brown, averaging around 6 a game. Left side Curry. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Watson passes to Jokic. Here's Jackson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Jokic missing. Here's King. Fires for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out. And welcome back. Getting ready for the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Najee. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Watson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jackson. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Saric. Kuminga comes in for Payton. Wiggins, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's King in for Chris Paul. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped 50 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. He just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Good on the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray from outside. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. King, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. King's got 21.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness, and that guy was wide open.
Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And he lobs it up top. Gordon with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And when healthy, Porter Jr. is such a massive contributor, especially on the offensive end.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he makes the... Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Murray's shot is good. He has 6.
With KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Here's King. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Denver. We've got more in store for you right after this.
35.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
Zach, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint and then going up strong. I love it.
Me too, Kenny. I hope they win like this. I really do.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Well, right now for Denver, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away. But do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Kuminga. He's out there with Kevon Looney. And Drew Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's King in at the point guard position. Counted from distance.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires the 3. And it's King missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray's shot is good.
Murray could score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
And the one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment kind of plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble. Certainly a rising star and a guy that gets dangerous the bigger the game gets.
Porter finds Caldwell Pope. From 11 feet away. Second chance effort. Jokic. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors trailing. Curry passes to King. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Murray looking around. Clock at 6. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Off target from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's King. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. King, the pass to Looney. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Murray, driving to the basket.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Pass to Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Gordon. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And the Warriors call time here. Brown's checked in for Porter Jr. And Golden State also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Curry. Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the 2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Jokic screen. Murray, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's King. Another 3 for Golden State.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Out to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, you just don't want to give Aaron Gordon that easy of a look.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Klay Thompson is able to go on scoring stretches like few players in NBA history. He said, quote, once you see it go straight through the net, that's when you're in the zone. At the beginning of the game, you hold your follow-through. Once you feel like you can't miss, you shoot real quick, and that's a great feeling. You feel on top of the world. BA?
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Allie. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jokic finds Murray. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's King. Carried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Close and not so fast. The officials are.
The previous play is under review.
We go to the 4th.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors ahead, up 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Christian Brown, Zeke Naji out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Watson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Nuggets trail. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got 4 rebounds now. Here's King. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Jackson. Count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's King. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Watson. Jackson outside. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Kuminga. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. And got it! Another basket!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. Pass to Naji. The 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Here's King. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Jackson outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Number 5.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Curry. Here's King, defended by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the wing, and it's King missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. 7-point differential. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And here's Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, Jokic making these tough shots look easy.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. There's a screen. Wiggins passes to King. Good! Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Outside Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Denver has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Over 3 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Jokic. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
We see this time to time from Murray. When he's locked in, and he's completely locked in, he'll carry the offense.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're leading by 8. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's King. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The PA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Murray. Uses the glass on the layup.
There's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Here's King, defended by Murray. King gets the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
.26 seconds left in the fourth.
Warriors foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Up top, Jackson. He's guarded by Paul. Jackson, the pass to Watson. Here's Najee. Pass to Watson. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Nice team wins. Let's keep it going.
We got to talk about Luka. This is a guy who didn't necessarily have all the hype coming into the league that someone like MP had. Sure, he had unprecedented success in Europe, but there were plenty of people who questioned how that would translate to the NBA game. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not one of those people. I've always believed in this young man's talent, and since joining the league, he's put up LeBron James quality numbers. I mean, the guy averaged 27 and 6 in his rookie year, and he's only gotten better. He's a one-man offensive powerhouse who has a flair for the dramatic and a proven record in the clutch. Quite simply, he's a generational talent. And despite all that, MP has been better. He just has. These are two incredible players, but MP is the superior talent, and I feel confident that he'll continue to prove it as his career continues.
ready, MP?
Game time, baby.
You got this, MP.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Kevon Looney out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's King, then it's Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
And it's the Warriors to start out. King against Lowry. King, the pass to Curry. Back to King. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Here's King. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Now Curry. After Tyler Hero's 3-pointer that didn't go. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Hero.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And it's Butler missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
King, the pass to Curry. There's the pick. From about 16, basket counts. King's got his second bucket.
We've got the reigning conference champions taking on MP and company. And this game is sort of a litmus test for both to see where they fall in the league's hierarchy.
Well, we know MP strives to be a contender each and every season. Beating the conference champs would be a step in the right direction.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
King against Lowry. Looney kicks to Curry. Down low, here's King. Some nice passing by Golden State. Over Lowry, and again it will fall. Basket good there from King. 8 points for the Cobra.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Love the pass to Hero. Six on the shot clock. And count it from 19 feet away.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
King outside. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare. Bam, letting it all hang out.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Sharge checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And Paul subbed in for Curry. Martin's checked in for the Heat. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's King. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Lowry. Over in the corner, Hero. Really left alone that time.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
Hero against King. Paul passes to King. Launches it from deep. Miami grabs the miss. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
King against Hero. King's shot is off. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Martin. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And for those Looney's checked in for Sharch. Kuminga comes in for Payton. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Thompson. And King subbed in for Chris Paul. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Bryant. And it's Butler in for Robinson. Lowry passes to Butler. Lowry against King. Pass to Adebayo. A floater. That one doesn't go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's King at the 1 spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 55 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
King, that's good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from King. Lowry can't get it to go. Fires it up. King's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, Hero. 12 points his last outing, outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
King against Lowry. Here's the 3. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from King.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Butler against Wiggins. Right side Lowry. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got 12.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey.
Yeah, this group, elite marksmen, or as they sometimes called, lasers.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Heat.
Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
Jimmy Butler doesn't need a play call for him to make an impact. He's willing to do the dirty work.
Here's King to the left wing. Hit by Kuminga. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season.
Yep, I mean, Steph Curry nailed, 324 threes back in 2017, so that's the mark in jeopardy. We'll see if the march forward can continue.
Hits the three-point bomb. That's 28 points for the Cobra.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
King's shot is off. Miami leading by 3. Here's Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Now Butler, after the missed 3 from King. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. A shot by Lowry, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Warriors next team.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Stephen Curry. And Miami with a change here, too. Martin's checked in. Hero with it. Kuminga picks him up. Love outside. Martin kicks to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, here's Butler. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Hero. Good on the shot. Hero's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
King, the pass to Kuminga. The 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Miami's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Butler kicks to Love. Heat moving the ball around. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock. And again for 3.
9 in and 9 out. You can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
Pulling even with Steph Curry, who in 2017 also hit 324 threes. We'll see where it goes from here. This is going to be fun to track.
King outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Warriors ahead, they lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean,
for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Peyton. Wiggins is checked in for Klay Thompson. And King subbed in for Paul. And then for Miami, Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Josh Richardson. Warriors leading by 7. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's King. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Hero passes to Butler. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's King. Good, another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter.
And just like the only other player in this category's top 5, Steph Curry, what an honor to be mentioned alongside him.
Now here's King, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Smith, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
That's good from King. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Butler. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by King. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good. Wiggins passes to King. They double him with Butler. Oh, trying for it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Butler at the elbow. Outside, Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from King. King's got 53.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Traps in the train.
We'll credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Outside, Martin. Here's Lowry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness
as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did. And I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Cobra.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
From 13, kicks it out to Hero. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
You get your ingredients. my kids to the ice show last weekend.
Oh, yeah? What's up at the top?
Oh, it's not right here to drive.